I never thought I'd have to talk about something like this on my channel. But I come to everybody with love. Believe that. Stay tuned.
It's Jaunti, boy.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jaunti. Welcome back to the channel. I'm back with a new video. This is something that I don't normally talk about on my channel, but this does relate to music, and this is part of the R&B genre that we're going to be talking about here. If you're new to the channel and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. Also, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified on new videos once I upload them, and also give this video a thumbs up. Smash that like button for your boy. I really appreciate it. This channel is all about positivity. We're not here to bash anybody for that matter. Before I address the topic at hand, I just want to remind anybody, in case you have not known, I am a Christian. I am a child of God. It is my duty to respect everyone for who they are, no matter if I like it or not. Now, we do have beliefs where we don't agree with each other, but I respect those beliefs. Now, you don't have to agree with me as well, and I respect that as well. And here's one thing that people always get misconstrued out there in the world. If they want respect, you have to give it as well. You can't have your cake and eat it too. If you want respect from me, you got to respect me as well. Now, I respect everybody, no matter what the conversation may be, whether I agree with it or not. Now, as far as I'm concerned, I grew up listening to Aretha Franklin. Her records were phenomenal. She had records that were called one of the greatest records of all time. As of lately, it's been said that her music is actually quite offensive to a community. And that community is the LGBTQ community. And I wondered, why would someone say that her music is very offensive? She had the voice of a goddess. She made beautiful music, getting her emotions, expressing her way of affection and whatnot. I didn't understand it at all. Well, I went online just to do some research. Aretha Franklin's song "Natural Woman" blasted by transgender activists. And you have got to be kidding me. Are you serious that this song is offensive to transgender people? There's no way on earth that this song is offensive. Oh, wait, it might be. Why? The key word, natural. Even Adele got blasted for being on stage after she accepted an award, and she said something about being a natural woman or born natural. I don't remember, don't quote me on that, but she did say something in that aspect, and it made that community completely angry. That's something that we cannot control. It's beyond our control. When someone says that they're natural, same thing for fitness in a bodybuilding community. Someone might come up to you, if you're fit, you're ripped, you're showing the guns, hugging the sleeves, you look like a model, you're very attractive, you gain a lot of support from the community asking you for help or want to hire you to help them get in shape. And then another person come out of nowhere and ask you, are you a natty? Which is a short term for natural. Because when someone asks you that, you assuming that they're calling you fake. You're assuming that they think that you on steroids. Sometimes people just got to be careful of what they're saying, or be careful of how you consume that kind of information. Because no matter anyone come up to you and say, are you this? Are you that? Why you do this? Why you do that? What are you? What are you doing? Depending on how they say it, depending on how they approach you, you might take it the wrong way. You might take it as offensive. But for them to call this record offensive, we're talking about a woman who is singing about the guy that she feels so passionate about, that she feels so affectionate towards too. She's letting people know how good she feels. She feels like a natural woman, naturally pure. It was a Twitter account that addressed this, and people were wondering if this is a parody account or not, and they said no. But when you go on their account, they're the Transcultural Mindfulness Alliance, founded January 2023 exclusively by trans individuals promoting cultural changes to ensure the inclusivity of trans individuals. Do you think it's parody? It is. So is this a joke? Because they're the ones who addressed the song in the first place. I don't know what's going on. Someone mentioned, "You got me sadly. I have seen plenty of tweets that are as ludicrous as this that aren't satire." That's exactly right. The woke movement is indistinguishable. But why would you make a tweet like this? The damage that is done for the trans community sets them back in their fight for equality. This isn't satire, comedy, or a parody. This kind of reply is funny as hell. Y'all really take yourselves too seriously. A Twitter account called TCMA tweeted, "Aretha Franklin's 1968 song, Natural Woman, perpetuates multiple harmful anti-trans stereotypes. There is no such thing as a natural woman. This song has helped inspire acts of harm against transgender women. TCMS is requesting it is removed from Spotify and Apple Music." This account responded to someone asking if this was a parody account by saying most certainly not. But as of January 25th, the account's bio has been updated to say, if you think it's parody, it is. I mean, come on now, this is not a joke. I mean, you're actually playing with the lives of the transgender community. Now it just seems to me that you're putting ideas in other people's heads. It's like you're convincing them that this song is actually offensive to transgender women. A natural woman is a woman that was born as a woman who could give birth, a woman who has all the functionalities of what a woman's supposed to do, a human being female. Now, a transgender woman cannot do any of that. There's another video of a transgender woman who was crying because when she had the surgery, her body was healing, but it was healing as a man because you got the surgery to not have male reproductive parts, but you wanted a woman's reproductive part, but your body is rejecting what you're trying to do because it's scientifically and physically impossible. But it's your decision, and I respect that. If that's what you want, do as you must. I might not agree with it, but I respect your decision. I know people, and I have family who's a part of the LGBTQ community, but I'm going to continue to respect and love them for who they truly are. But just because they're doing something that we don't agree with or we believe is against God, it's against our beliefs, then we can't judge them for that. It's not our right to judge people like that. That's between them and God. I mean, come on now. I mean, as a musician, I feel strongly about this because we're talking about Aretha Franklin here. If that was the case, why didn't you bring this up when she was alive? Now, this Twitter account saying that it was a joke, but now all of a sudden I don't think it's a joke anymore because some people are starting to actually feel some type of way about it. And when I say feel some type of way, they're starting to agree with the fact that maybe this record is offensive to transgender women, which I think is completely absurd. Do you honestly believe that Aretha Franklin would come up with a record explaining how she really feels and then believe that it could also be offensive to transgender women 55 years later? We're talking about half of a century ago. I don't know. It's like you can't say or you can't do anything these days without offending anybody, no matter what type of community they are. We're talking about race, gender, politics, science, religion, anything for that matter. But all I can say is that I don't care if you're transgender or not. I'm going to respect you and love you for who you are, regardless, whether I like it or not. Let's agree to disagree. It's okay. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying this from the bottom of my heart because this is how I truly feel about it. I mean, I have an aunt who's a lesbian, and she's one of the sweetest people I have ever known. Just because she's a lesbian doesn't mean that I'm going to love her less. She is a princess to me. She is lovely. So we all have different sexual orientation, but you can't judge people off of that. That's between them and God. Let's keep it a buck. We're all not perfect. We're not perfect. Aretha Franklin's song "Natural Woman" is a beautiful song. I listened to it the other day. It brings back memories of me listening to her greatest hits records when I was little. It's like R&B can't be the way it used to be, and it's not. Music is not the way it used to be back then. Don't use music as a way to get people down because of how you feel. You guys let me know in the comment section below. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to let me know when I get right back to you guys. Once again, it's your boy Jaunti. I'm signing off. You guys have a blessed one. I love you. God loves you more. Stay blessed. And what was it that I wanted to say? Oh, peace out.